Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 4th, 2025. We're going to be talking about TNA. Because a lot of things happening and a lot of matches got made for Slammiversary. Well, not a lot, but a couple of matches got made. I got a scratch on my head. I think I scratched my own head. My bad. I got the yawns. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about TNA, and we got multiple NXT stars showed up on TNA as well, and we got another NXT star going for a TNA title, but there's a different stipulation. Well, we didn't get a lot of segments. We did get the King's speech between Frankie Kazarian's new talk show with his special guests, the three guys that will be in the World Championship match at Slammiversary: Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and Mr. Mike Santana. They all said they're going to win the championship. They're going to bring it back to TNA. Trick Williams says he's not going to make sure that doesn't happen. He's going to keep it away from TNA and all that stuff. And I think we had a brawl. Frankie Kazarian and Trick Williams attacked Mike Santana and Joe Hendry, and the last man standing was Trick Williams after he hit Mike and Joe with the championship. So that's the only segment we had. We had some backstage things as well, but let's talk about more about the matches. So we have Casey and Jessica McKay versus Victoria Crawford and Tessa Blanchard. But we had we had Indy Hartwell on commentary. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this match was an interesting match. It was pretty good. It was interesting. It was a decent tag team match, but the winner of that match was Casey and Jessica because of the little distraction from Indy Hartwell to Tessa Blanchard. And then we had a brawl. It looked like a brawl, but the security guards stopped it. And Indy Hartwell says, you want a match with me? But let's do that at Slammiversary. And it's official, Tessa Blanchard versus Indy Hartwell at Slammiversary. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a WrestleMania rematch. WrestleMania 34, if you guys didn't know what that is, I think you guys know what that is. WrestleMania 34, we had a Cruiserweight Championship match between Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander, and Cedric Alexander won that match. So we have Tasha Steelz came out and wants both guys to talk. And Cedric Alexander said he came to TNA not to be hostile, just to be a friend and try to help Ali, because Ali is going nuts. He's getting angry. He's attacking his own teammates. And he's attacking Tasha. He's not supposed to be attacking a woman. So that's why Cedric Alexander is there. And Ali says, I don't need your help. And they talk about WrestleMania. They talk about when John Cena was at ringside, giving them a standing ovation and all that stuff. And Ali remembers WrestleMania differently. That Cedric Alexander took the spotlight from Ali. So he told Cedric Alexander, I want a WrestleMania rematch, but this time at Slammiversary. Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. And Cedric Alexander accepted the match, and then Ali was about to try to do a cheap shots onto Cedric Alexander, but Cedric Alexander punched him in the face and knocked him out. But let's see what happens in that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the security guards, Ali's security guards, trying to attack Cedric Alexander, but John Skyler, Jason Hodge, they all attacked the security guards, helping Cedric Alexander. Cedric Alexander did his lumbar check on one of the security guards. So we got that match happening at Slammiversary as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Masha Slamovich versus Kelly Kelly in the Chains match for the Knockouts Championship. Pretty decent match. It feels like a normal match. It feels like a normal match, but they have a dog collar on the wrist. Or a chain. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Masha Slamovich. She retains the title. But her celebration was cut short because of the fatal influence. They came out and they attacked Masha son of a bitch. And Miss JC Jane holds up the Knockouts Championship like she wants it. And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. At Slammiversary, Masha Slamovich will have a title versus title winner take all match for the Knockouts Championship versus for the NXT Women's title. Masha versus whoever wins at Evolution. Whoever wins the NXT Women's title, JC Jane or Jordan Grace. And after that, they're going to be facing Masha Slamovich at Slammiversary in a winners take all match at Slammiversary against Masha for the Knockouts and the NXT's Women's Championship. That is going to be interesting. We got an NXT star holding the TNA title. Are we going to see a TNA title? I mean, the NXT title get hold on by TNA? Or will we see another NXT star holding another TNA title? We have no idea, but ladies and gentlemen, we do have Matt Cardona will be versing Eddie Edwards. It was an okay match. It was a little short, but it was an okay match. But the winner of that match was Matt Cardona because Eddie Edwards was about to use the system rig to knock out Matt Cardona. But Brian Myers came out and tried to tell him, don't do it. You don't need to do it. And Matt Cardona gets the win by a roll-up. But the lights went out. His celebration got cut short because NXT's Dark State came out. All five of them? Four of them? I think it's five of them. I don't know. I forgot how much they were, but there was a lot of them. They come out and attack back Cardona. See what I'm talking about? There's a lot of NXT stars showing up. We got Trick Williams showing up. We got 3 Fatal Influence. And now we got a whole bunch of Dark State guys showing up. Oh, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, will we see like a group versus group match at Slammiversary with Dark State in it as well? We have no idea. We got Mance Warner versus Jake something. This match was okay, but it got cut short because of Steve Macklin. Everybody's trying to get into the face of Steve Macklin, and Steve Macklin attacked somebody, and we had an all three-way brawl between Jake something, Steve Macklin, and Mance Warner. And the match was a no contest because all of that happened. Well, we were supposed to see Trey Miguel in action, but he got injured. So Zachary Wentz replaced Trey Miguel. But remember, they have a tag team ladder match for the tag team titles. Is Trey Miguel okay to do this match? I believe it's going to be in 2 weeks away for Slammiversary. Will Trey Miguel be okay? Zachary Wentz had somebody in his corner, Myron Reed. Doesn't BDE have a problem with that guy? You know who that is. Brandon does everything, I believe. He's a YouTuber. Another YouTuber trying to be a wrestler. He's good in the wrestling. I saw a couple of things he does. He's good. He trains well. He's good. He had a shot of the world title in Revolver, I believe. So yeah, he's good in the ring. So let's see. Well, I think he had a problem with Myron Reed. I thought he did. Well, this is TNA. This is not Revolver. I would like to see BDE wrestle on TNA. He showed up once as a celebrity guest for AJ Francis. He wasn't wrestling that time. So I would like to see BDE get a shot in TNA. I'd like to see him on my TV screen and see what he could do in this ring. I've seen a little clips of what he could do in this ring, in the ring. I've seen a little clips. The guy could do a mean frog splash. He looks like a high flyer. I like high flyers. But I want to see what else could he do. I want to see a full match of BDE. And I want to see it in TNA. I think he could have some great matches with a lot of these guys that's in TNA. We had Nick Neville versus Zachary Wentz. It was a pretty decent match. Zachary Wentz tried everything he could. He was trying to get rid of this man. It didn't work out so well, but ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Nick Nabbit. And then we had the King's Speech. I already told you guys about that. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing about 2K25 yet. We're still waiting until the DLC. I don't think we're going to get the DLC Celebrity 1. DLC number 1, Celebrity Guest. I don't think we're going to get that. People are saying it might be Alice in Black to replace it. I don't know when that's going to happen. Because we already know who's the Celebrity Guest for this month. And there's no Celebrity Guest on the last 2 DLCs. So, I don't know if we're going to be getting this. Because it's been 2 months now. Or 3 months. Because it was in May. It was in May that we got this first DLC. It's been 3 months. Almost 3 months because it's the beginning of July. July is not over yet. So yeah. But it feels like 3 months. You got the yawns. It's been like 3 months. And we got no word. We got zip. Nothing. We didn't get a video package of it's coming soon. We didn't get anything about like that. So, I don't know if we're getting anything for that DLC. Number 1, Celebrity Guest. Is it a bad thing? No. I get more upset if they don't give us all the wrestlers that they told us they will. Like, if they don't give me Penta, I will be upset. A Celebrity Guest, I could care less. Like, I could care less if it's a Celebrity Guest. I understand that, I paid for the season pass for all 5 guys in that DLC. Guys, you're not really missing out. You're missing out the Celebrity Guests. You're not going to do anything with him in your universe mode. You're not going to play as him. So why are you complaining about it? I know I won't play as him. I don't play as Shaquille O'Neal a lot. Or KSI when he shows up. I had something in my ear. Something, I don't know what that was. Ow, my ear hurts. I think my ear's dry. Ow. I thought it was bleeding or something. I knew I cut my ear. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was something. But like I said, you guys, nobody's gonna play as this Celebrity Guest. Some people will play as them, but there's not a lot of people gonna play as them. So why are people complaining? I understand you spend money for the 5 DLCs. Did you spend your money for all 5 guys or just the wrestlers? Because that's what I spent my money on. It's not like I didn't, it's not worth it. Like, I'm getting all these wrestlers. Yeah, -1. And it's a Celebrity Guest. I'm getting all the wrestlers I want. So it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I think. I don't care if we don't get this Celebrity Guest number 1. I'm happy that we got more Sing Machine Guns. We got Stephanie McCurr. We got Julia. We got the Great Khali. We got Abyss. And we're going to be getting Jordan Grace. We're going to be getting Penta, New Jack Bull this month. And KSI, I guess. But I'm talking about the wrestlers. If KSI was missing out of this DLC pack, I wouldn't care. Because my mindset, I only care for the wrestlers. For my universe mode. For my divisions. Shaquille O'Neal, Tyrese, and the other guy doesn't really do anything for my universe mode. Because I don't think they're going to win any championships. They're going to be like my jobbers. Maybe not Shaquille O'Neal because he's a big guy. But I think I will make Tyrese and the other guy my Cruiserweight champion. That's it. That's it, they can win. I don't think they're going to win no world title. Because my world title, I have an NXT UK title in my universe mode. And the champion is Roman Reigns. You think Shaquille O'Neal, Tyrese, and Bronson is going to beat Roman Reigns? For the championship? I have like 153 guys in there. And I think they all deserve it more than those guys. I got some jobbers in there that deserves to be a wrestling champion. So yeah, I don't know what am I going to do with those guys, but Shaquille O'Neal can't win the Cruiserweight title, so I don't know what we're going to do with it. I do have a mid-card title, the left, right title. I do have that, so he can win that. But he's not winning no world title. But that's all for today. Time is out. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown. It was taped, so everybody knows what happens. But I did not tell you guys what happened, so I will tell you guys what happened when I get to watch the show. I believe it's going to be at 8 o'clock. If not, I will watch it. I will watch the repeat tonight. So, yeah. That's what I did with NXT. I didn't know it started earlier. Or maybe because it was taped and not live, so they just put it out there. They didn't put it on live. I don't know. I really don't know. I had to watch the repeat, so that's what I did. That's all for me today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.